Hey everyone, this is Aaron, or some of you may know me as Mr. Star. This is my first video in a 5-part series teaching you how to use Zoom as an effective teaching tool. So a lot of these tips you may already know, some of them may be new. In this first video, I'm going to teach you about audio settings. So one of the big issues if you have big classes, right, 20, 30 students, is how to make it so that students can ask a question if they need to, but that they're not talking over each other or being disruptive. So the easiest way to do that, and you can see my screen here, right? This is what it looks like when you start up Zoom, is to change your settings by going to Manage Participants. Then a list of all the people who are in there will pop up. Obviously, if you have a big class, this list is going to be pretty big, right? You could have 20, 30 kids there. So the easiest way to deal with this problem is you just click Mute All. Right? When you click Mute All, it means everyone who comes in is going to be muted. But you can keep this box checked. It starts off checked. To allow participants to unmute themselves. That way, if students have a question, they can unmute themselves, right? And then they can just mute themselves afterwards. Like it's sort of implied that like if you unmuted yourself to ask a question, then the polite thing to do would be to mute yourself after you ask the question. So I also have my iPad over here, and I'm going to join this meeting so you can see what it would look like if I do that. So I sent myself a link. And here it goes. All right, so we'll join without video for now. But here we go. Now we have my example student in here. And if you notice, the example student can't talk, right? So yeah, here we go, right? You see they're muted. If you look at that little, oh, I can't highlight it, but the icon there, they're muted, right? They can't talk. But if the student wants to talk, here I am on my iPad right now, if I wanted to talk, I would just go to unmute. So maybe you can see that right there. But anyways, your students will know that that's how they unmute themselves. So watch. And I'm not going to start talking very much because it'll create a feedback loop, but you get the idea. And if a student really just won't mute themselves, doesn't know what to do, you can always just click on them and click mute and mute it again. So anyways, that was the first video. Hope it was helpful. And